The Tate family plantation dates back to the 1798 when Reverend Robert Tate, who was a Presbyterian minister that moved to this area. He was also an early plantation owner who owned the Tate family plantation, which was several hundred acres of land at that time. My dad was an avid farmer. My grandfather was as well. You don't have to depend on anyone for your food supply when you are a farmer, because you can produce it yourself like we're doing every day right here at Tate Farm. There was a lot of farmers who looked like me and myself. There was a lot of African American farmers in our area. And over the years, for some reason, it became to look as a less than profession. It wasn't that noble profession. And what I want to restore to people is today that farming is a joy. It is a trade. I don't have to do this today. On Tate Farm, we are about education. We're about teaching people the joy of farming.
Okay, we're gonna feed the duck.
We're instilling in future generations that it's not a shame to be a farmer, but it's an art, it's a pride.
When I first got here, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know how to feed an animal. I know that may be like a little dumb, but because there's certain ways people want their animals fed. I kind of grew up with my uncles during the farms, so when I realized there was a farm around here, I really got interested into it because it had a lot more stuff than what the other farm did. Then what I really got interested in was like the animals. The animals really bring out the farm.
There's plenty of forms of farming. Farming is one of the center of economy. It's the hugest center, actually. Without farming, we wouldn't have most of the clothes and the food that we have. You can get involved in many ways, economy-wise and multiple. All these life skills I'm learning right now, it will help in my future for any career I go for. Hard work and dedication is what you need for any career if you want to do a good job. Just taking care of animals, it teaches you how to take care of yourself as well. Every skill that I learn here, I can incorporate into my own personal life and learn how to grow from it.
I think Mom would be very happy and very proud. I could see my mom. My mom was just a loving, caring person who loved everybody. And I remember at 57, she still was out here at the farm trying to work. She loved farming. My dad had died 3 years before my mom with heart disease. And my mom really wanted to be able to have a farm her and Dad was proud. It's a place they can come to have peace. It's a place they can come and have families come together. It's a place that families and people can come together of all different walks of life to enjoy. I think they would be proud today to look on their farm today and see RVs, which are home to many people, on their vacation where they don't have to go to the beach. They can stay right here and enjoy the pond with the blue crystal waters right here on Tate Farm. They can go over to Planters Hall tonight and enjoy a night over in the Planters Hall to stay in the cabin and enjoy the water and apple fishing all day long. They could come to the gardens and enjoy fresh picked tomatoes or cabbage or cucumbers or kale or eggplant, or they can go into our blueberry fields.
My uncle has a big plot of land where he used to, well, he still plants stuff, but it's not as often. He's getting old. But what I really liked about it was being able to bring some of what I found out there and combining it with what I learned here.
The tobacco barn was the place that of all the crops that we made here on the farm, it was the most labor-intensive crop. It was in this barn that the money was made to buy my school clothes. It was this barn that the money was made to send me from this farm to college. I remember being on the farm one day in the field right behind us here at the tobacco. It was filled with tobacco. And it was a hot day in July. And anybody know me know I don't like this reptile called snakes. My dad was a hard school gentleman. And I was ready to quit cropping tobacco. And I just didn't know at that age, at 12, I could quit my job. And he said to me, boy, I want you to go back in that field and you're going to finish getting that tobacco. See, when you rent Tate Farm, whether you rent in our pond, whether you rent in our RV space, whether you spending the weekend at one of our cabins, you got so many more amenities that you can enjoy.
It's best to work on a farm. It's an experience that some people might want, some people might not want. Some people might not want to come out here and get muddy, get dirty. But for the people who do want to, don't be scared to. It's fun out here.
If you want to get into it, you don't even have to come out here to like get into farming and stuff. You could do that on your own time, you know, get a couple of plants, get some land, a small piece of land in your yard, and you could just plant stuff and see how it goes from there.
I just really want to say thank you. A lot of the comments he's gave me so far about being a hard worker and seeing my family recognize me, it means a very much big deal to me. He's been very kind to us and has given us many opportunities, and I'm very grateful to him.
In the last 2 years, we've done a lot. We've accomplished a lot. You know, the hardest thing was last year we had 75 young people in camp. This year we're down to 33 because the funding is so diminutively. I can't do it alone. I need folk to help partner with us here at Tate Farm to help other young people come to this farm. We need individuals to help give, not to me, but give to the cause of what we're doing here at Tate Farm and carrying legacies for many generations to come. And that's what I ask every one of our partners in the room to do tonight, to think about being a partner sponsor on one of our youth. So next week when we start camp, we can enlarge our numbers, and by the end of this month, it's my goal to get us back to 75.